2012 Husqvarna
TE310R.
TE310R. We're gonna do a water pump seal replacement on this bike. Looking at the schematics, this is what it looks like inside there. So the water pump seal, I guess, is number 2 right there. There's also another one, number 7. Which one you gonna get, George? Number 7. See number 7.
Yeah, we get everything except the impeller and the gear. We don't need that. That's hardly wears out.
Okay, so this is the layout right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and do some surgery now. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. For right now, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but I'm gonna unscrew those 5 screws right there, and we'll be right
What
back.
about the hose? You can disconnect them?
Oh no, we're just gonna kind of pull them off to the side.
Oh, okay.
Get them out of the way. This is George Fergie.
Hello.
He's one of the hang-on riders from days of yore.
No, yes.
Yes, one of the pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. Okay, on the Husqvarna, we took this off. Kind of puzzling because, oh shucks. Oh, right over here, the washer. This washer goes here, like this. But with the Husqvarna, you know, most bikes, you see this, it's separate. But with the Husqvarna, it is not. You just put your 8mm on here, counterclockwise. This impeller is all one piece. Don't try to hold that impeller. You're gonna bust it. Okay? It's really, I can feel it. It's very fragile. That's how you take this impeller off. Okay, guys? And then we're gonna go right down the line. Impeller comes off, put it down like that. Then you have a washer. I'm gonna put that down right like that. Then you have looks like the first seal we're gonna encounter here. I'll be right back. Next, this piece has to come out. What I did was I got a little screwdriver. I stuck it right back here. Use a little bit of pressure. Should help you break it free. Once you get it free, you just take this out like this. And then here's the holy grail right here. This is where I'm, there you look at that. You can see it right here. That's the evidence that we're getting water into our crankcase. And this is where our problem lies. You can see where we get all the milk coming out right there. What we're going to try to do now is we're going to reassemble everything, put the seals back in. And as you can see right here, this is clear cut proof right here that this is where water is coming into our head. Because we know that our impeller is here, so we shouldn't have water here. Water should be staying outside here. Okay, guys? Aloha. So what I did now is I used some brake cleaner, and you can use a multitude of different types of cleaners, but brake cleaner is probably your best bet because it's going to evaporate away. And what George is doing now is I have him cleaning off the old gasket, and we're looking at the diagram here, and it looks like number 18 right here is the snap ring that's holding the impeller drive gear into. But it's funny, it's not on this side of the picture, but it's showing it here. So we're gonna find out in a little while just how this impeller drive gear assembly goes together, and I'll show you once we've got that done how everything works together in this picture. There's one seal on the assembly that's beginning to be a pest. That's the number 7 that we're trying to get out right now, number 7. Then it looks like once we get number 7, there's washer, and then we should be able to pull out two, number 2. That's another seal inside. Is that a bearing or a seal, George? Number 2. So look at number 2.
That's a bearing.
So all we gotta change is that number 7.
We will change them all.
No, but no more any other seals than that. But get an O-ring on the impeller drive gear, you see them. Yeah. Okay guys, what I did with this one is, I got this little tool, and you just pry them up like that. Okay?
And why you got...
Don't try pounding it or prying it, because well, you're going to be damaging all kind of different stuff.
It got cooked in there because it overheated, the engine overheated. That's why we're having a hard time getting this rubber seal out.
Okay.
See? Okay.
Okay, so now let's see if the assembly can come apart, George.
Yeah, now you see the
circlip,
snap ring.
The snap ring. Let's take a look at the snap. Okay, there you can get a better view of the snap ring. So I think what's happening is the snap ring is holding the bearing on to the shaft. So what we're going to do is, and the assembly, it's holding it onto this assembly.
Yeah.
So what we're going to attempt to do now is we're going to attempt to get this assembly apart. Now what George is doing is we got the snap ring tool. There we go. So now he's going to pull that snap ring out. We're going to put it down into a safe place.
Right here.
Okay, right there.
And then
now what you want to do is you want to get a piece of wood or something, and slowly work that bearing on that shaft out of that. Use some WD-40 or any kind of penetrating lubricant. Be fine. And we're just gonna get that off of the shaft. Slowly. There we go.